I really like what you're doing with Malagueña here. I want to make a full-fledged flamenco arrangement of this and some other flamenco pieces. What we want to do when we're playing this technique is that you just played it for me, but to practice it is not just to go around it again. It's to go to the root. So watch. That's the picking pattern, and I'll just hang with that. And then try to connect the melody note. Notice I'm allowing these to really ring out independently because my stroke is clean and leaves the string free, right? It's not going to be touched again. It's not going to be tampered with. And the fingering here is also clean, mindful that my fingering is not going to dampen the second string. So when you slow this down, Chris, you can see that just in very short order, you can really go deeper with your proper tone and with a flowing motion of the pick. I stop, right? Right now, you would pause the video and try it, and then wait. No, don't. No. This is future you. And then you do it again in a loop. Do it once, and then. You're looking, but you're listening. Listen for that sound to overlap. And then, whatever the arrangement is. I mean, I would go. I don't know what their exact arrangement is, but you have to break the pattern at some point. That's what you could do. For a moment, they overlap, the F and the E. Okay. Just play around with things like this. Now, you pause the video, you practice that, and then assignment 2. You'll begin to start to do these waves. Now, in order to practice this, feel settled. Your arm is resting on the uke. Before I was holding it up to the camera. Feel very balanced and light in your fingering. Feel the flow of the right hand. Try less. Feels like that. Often when I ask people to connect with this motion, it's natural to go kind of quick. Yes, there's no resistance there, but now feel it at a slow speed. Can you feel that no resistance? It's very, of course, I know you've played with a lot of martial arts, so you understand what I'm saying. You just bring it, it's like a small scale martial arts stroke, and you spend a few minutes doing that every day, and man, you just master your technique, and eventually it just gets settled. You can make that overlapping sound. And the rest of those notes were the scale. Excuse me. There will be the octave. It's Phrygian. Phrygian is that mode. Got the flat 2, the flat 3rd, the 4, 5, flat 6, a flat 7, and root. Flat 2, root. So Phrygia is a very exotic Spanish, Arabic, it's the Moorish scale. See how I'm making little phrases, just dancing around the scale. So just keep working with this. Try to keep the melody clear in the bottom. Now, last thing for this video, the scale Phrygian could be the open C, but the third could also be a C sharp, and that creates the tonality of an A7 chord that you're really in the key of D minor, right? That you're going to move to D minor. Without that C sharp, Phrygian more hangs between, A minor or A7, F. It looks like an F. B flat, maybe a little G minor, B flat, A. So when you play the scale, now it has much more of a richer sound, okay? Over an A chord, right? But that can resolve to D minor, right? Because A7 is the 5 of D minor, which of course you know. So this would be that's, you can see how the same scale now with a different rhythm becomes the sound of Cuban and Caribbean jazz, jazz folkloric styles. So getting back to the exercise. See how the open G string is also part of Phrygian. Now I'll use the major third. So anyway, that's just where it can go, just improvising a bit with it. Using that picking technique, using the scale, really nice place to be. So I would recommend you hang out with this because it will enrich your playing of your arrangement of Malagueña, offer you some nice arabesque flamenco textures to start to jam with, and you'll develop great picking technique, develop, it has to be settled. I mean, even sitting here, just candidly, Chris, as I sit here and try to show you, this is not helping, right? So we have to, just come to it and develop that centered place. So, yeah, anyway.